When producers want to send messages, these messages will first land inside of the exchange. The exchange then forwards the messages based on a routing pattern. Now, this is possible through the binding. The binding is what binds the exchange to a particular queue. So you can have as many queues as you want, and you can have also as many exchanges as you want. But the thing is, you can attach multiple queues to one exchange. Now, this exchange right here has different types. You can have a direct exchange, a fan out, topic, headers, as well as one which is special to RabbitMQ, and it's the default, and it's known as the nameless exchange, where the routing key is equals to the queue name. If I open up IntelliJ, and in here, this is some configuration that you're going to learn in a second, but here I'm defining the exchange that I want, I'm defining the queue that I want, and also the routing key. So here I'm saying internal notification routing key. So this is the internal exchange that I have, and I'm saying that if anything goes through with this key, then I want to route it to this notification queue. Then the producer, on the other hand, all he has to do is send the payload to the exchange, providing the routing key. So providing the routing key. So providing the routing key, and this is configured through the binding to send to this particular queue. So since you saw some code, now this should make sense. When the producer sends a message to the direct exchange, which is this one right here, it means that the routing key as well as the binding, they have to be the same. So when they're the same, if you send a message, so let's say that we have a message, so let's just take this guy outside, for example. If you send a message, it will land into the exchange, and from the exchange, it will land into, let's say, this queue in here, right? So this is when the routing key is equal to the binding. Then you can see that we have the fan out exchange, which means that if the producer sends a message, this message will be fanned out. So here it will be sent to all queues, just like that. It fans out the messages, so every queue will receive the exact same message. Then we have the topic exchange, and this is mainly for partial matches. So when you send a message, if the routing key is full.bar and then the binding, so let's say that you have a binding in here, and let me just add some text, and this is full.star, and when you send the message in here, you specify that you want to say full.bar right here. So this is a partial match, right? So full.bar matches this binding, therefore this message will be sent across in here. Then you have the header exchange, which uses the message header instead of the routing key. So obviously this is a bigger decision that you need to make according to your needs, but this is pretty much how it works. And I actually almost forgot is that you have a special exchange which is only specific to RabbitMQ, and it's the nameless exchange. And this is when the routing key is equals to the queue name. So if you have a message which has been sent, and this message right here has the routing key as app b and then q. So because we have a queue with this routing key, it gets sent to this queue right here. And to be honest, this is pretty much how everything works. Obviously, you can grab the diagrams so you can basically check for yourself. But if you have any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, let's implement all of this.